What's going on out there? Super Bowl Sunday pregame. I got to tell you guys before we go any further, Big Sexy's got a problem, turf toe. Figured it out this morning. He's only drinking with one hand, so don't get too fussy around him. Anyway, let's talk about the game a little bit. Dwight Freeney, dude's going to try to go. What are you thinking, Johnny?
Well, I think he's going to be an amazing story, really. I think he's going to, with a torn ligament, he's going to go and he's going to get a couple sacks. I think he's going to make a difference in the game. It may have been a ploy, it may have been real, but I think he's going to make a serious difference in the game. And then when you look at what Peyton Manning brings to the table, maybe one of the greatest quarterbacks ever to play the game. I think that's yet to be determined, but I like what I see. I like Joseph Adai running the ball, Ed. What about you?
Okay, Peyton Manning, I love the guy. Don't have the same kind of bromance that Johnny has. They pass love notes and everything in class, but I'll tell you what, Peyton is a phenomenal quarterback. Yes, by the time he's all done, will he be the greatest? Most likely, but you know what he's got to do with that one guy, West Virginia, North Dakota, what was it? Oh, Montana. Montana.
Yeah.
We know what Joe did. We saw Joe do it. Dan Marino, they used to call him, thought he was going to be one of the greatest. Went to the Super Bowl his rookie year, lost, never went back. You know, John Elway went to 5, finally won the last 2, did it the right way, went out on the right foot. You know, Brett Favre, we're watching what he did. Brett had a phenomenal career. Brett went to a couple of Super Bowls, won the first one against the Patriots, lost the second one against the Broncos in what was a beautiful game. And no, the Green Bay defense did not let Terrell Davis score that touchdown. That was legit. Broncos won that game. Bottom line is this, Peyton has a great game today. If Peyton can add a couple more rings to it, no question in my mind the greatest of all times, but I still think the Saints are going to take it to him. Even though they got handed that game by the Vikings, the Saints have got what it takes.
Well, let's talk about the Vikings. I mean, that's what I wanted to talk about. You brought up the F word. That's Favre. Well, our Favre watch here at the Two Fat Guys Sports Show, you know, I heard Mariucci was texting Favre. Well, the text I got back from Favre plays around with the idea that he may go after Aaron Rodgers' job up there in Green Bay next year. You know, he's contemplating between Minnesota and Green Bay. I think the equally powerful next year could be trouble in paradise up there. The F story, Favre, is going on.
Well, let me ask you this question. If Brett Favre was playing Major League Baseball at 40 years old as a pitcher, what's the first thing people would have said?
Well, probably Roy, baby.
Yeah,
Roy.
HGH, but, you know, who knows.
Yeah.
I love Brett Favre. You know, he's a recovering addict. He's done all the things he needed to do to be one of the greats in the game. So,
well, let's go back to this. Here's what I'm going to bring to the table right now. I've got a prediction right now on the Colts. I think it's a track meet. I really believe it's a track meet today. I think you're going to see a lot of points. I may not make 90, but I think we're going to see at least 80 points in this game. Field goal to win it. The end of the game, I like the Colts.
All right, 80 points. Wait a minute, John. He's cut off. No more alcohol for John today. He's drinking Dr. Pepper Cherry. That's it. It's not going to hit 80 points. I think we're going to have a tighter game than that. We're going to see a lot of ball control. We're going to see a lot of blitzing. I mean, we saw the Jets against the Colts 2 weeks ago. The Jets had that game because that defense kept moving. They kept Peyton off his groove. Once they slowed that down, Peyton got into his groove.
All right.
So I'm picking the Saints. Reggie has a lot to run for. We got the 2 chicks that are involved in this game. Hank Baskett, you know, for the Colts, he's got Kendra. You know, chick used to live with Hugh Hefner. What more do you need?
No.
And then you got the Kardashian doll that's hanging out with our boy Reggie Bush. So both of those guys have something phenomenal.
Well, there's a lot going on. Just think about the party in New Orleans tonight if they win. And you know there's going to be a party in Miami. Wished I was there. Listen, I'm John with the Two Fat Guys. This is my partner, Ed. We love Super Bowl. We're going to come to you live after the game and give you a report. But thanks for your time, Ed.
All right, we love you guys. Have a great day. We're out.